Good afternoon, Franklin Academy. I'm Maddie Brooks.
And I'm Brendan Nimmey, bringing you this week's high school experience.
This week is definitely a busy one, as all the clubs and sports are starting back up.
Right you are, Maddie. This week, there is an NHS meeting on August 1st. Chess Club will meet in the mezzanine. FCA will meet in room 212 on the 2nd during Flex B. The National Latin and Spanish Honor Societies will meet on August 3rd.
Tryouts for cross country, men's soccer, and volleyball will take place today and tomorrow after school. We wish the best of luck to all those athletes trying out.
Also, any students that took an AP exam at the end of last year and scored a 3 or above are eligible for a partial or full refund. To apply for the refund, you must complete the AP refund form located on the table next to the office, turn in to Mr. Hall by August 31st.
So I'm sure you've all seen a few new teachers around the building in the past 2 weeks. And this week, we decided to highlight the 4 newest additions to the Franklin Academy staff.
One of the new teachers this year is Miss Cox. She teaches English 4 with the upperclassmen.
Hi, I'm Miss Cox, and I majored in English with a concentration in education at NC State University, and I did teach last year in Granville County in Oxford.
One of the new teachers this year is Miss Quigley. She teaches English 1, English 2, and public speaking.
Hi, my name's Miss Quigley. I went to college at Meredith College down in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's a small women's college, and I majored in English with a minor in theater and got my teaching licensure in 912. I have student taught at Green Hope High School in Cary, North Carolina, and I've taught Sunday school classes or small groups like this, but this is my first big teaching job, I guess you could say.
Hi, I'm Holden Ray. I interviewed Miss Booth this week, new at Franklin Academy, to find out more about her and her background.
My degree is actually in literature, English, which I got from Liberty University, and then later I switched over to Spanish when I decided that's what I wanted to teach. I'm from Virginia, Richmond, so not too far away, like 3 hours. I love the outdoors, so hiking, running, camping, and I also love sporting events, any big sporting events. I love basketball and football. In Honduras, I taught a 1.5 years at a private bilingual school. In Peru, I actually traveled with a group along the Amazon River, and we did construction projects. We worked with the kids, did a lot of different mission activities. Well, it is my first year, so I'm still learning a lot, but I'm excited to get involved, hopefully eventually take on a club. I'm not sure which one. And I've heard basketball games are exciting here, so I'm looking forward to checking those out as well.
This week we interviewed our new German teacher, Miss Wright. We asked her a little about how she got here, her time in high school, and the time she spent in Germany.
Well, for me, it all started in 7th grade when an English teacher sat down with me for an hour and finally got it through my head the difference between a noun and a verb. And when she got up to walk away, that's when I knew I wanted to be a teacher for the rest of my life. And when I got into high school, they cut the French program, so I had to take German because I couldn't understand Spanish at all. When I graduated from college, even though I had a degree and I had Latin honors and special honors in my subject area, I just didn't feel like I was prepared to be a teacher of the language. So I felt what I needed to do is take it upon myself and go to Germany, and I stayed there for 3.5 years. It's a great country to live in. I miss the bread, I miss the cheese, and I miss the people, but it's definitely good to be home.
I'm Haley Walkup, and that's all for this week. Back to you guys.
Hey Brendan, do you know of any good movies coming out this week?
Indeed, I do not. Let's go to Casey Langer and Laura McHouston, helps out with this week's entertainment.
Hi, Franklin Academy. I'm Laura McHouston.
And I'm Casey Langer. We have some great upcoming music and movies for you.
There's a time-traveling action movie coming out on August 3rd called Total Recall, about a factory worker that travels through time to find out if he's in real life or stuck in the past.
Another movie coming out on August 3rd is Assassin's Bullet. It's about a former FBI agent who tries to identify a terrorist-killing assassin.
If you're a fan of country music, you should listen to Gloriana's new album that comes out on July 31st called 1,000 Miles Left Behind.
If country music isn't really your type, you should listen to Rick Ross's album God Forgives I Don't, which comes out on July 31st.
In addition, there's also live entertainment tonight at the Time Warner Cable Music Pavilion. Nickelback will be playing with Bush, Seether, and My Darkest Days.
Hopefully all of us will keep you entertained this week. I'm Casey Langer.
And I'm Laura McHouston.
Have a great week, FA.
This year, a handful of teachers were given Apple TVs. Michael Shealy interviewed a few of those teachers to get their thoughts on this new technology in the classroom.
Apple TVs are a new and interesting way Franklin Academy teachers are incorporating technology into the classroom. We interviewed a couple of FA teachers to see how they are taking advantage of this new way of learning.
Well, it's still a very new piece of technology, so I'm kind of experimenting still, but I'm using a couple of apps that are kind of universal. I think there's positives and negatives to every piece of technology. I think the students will benefit eventually from it, but I think it will take some getting used to.
And we use it for a lot of things, a lot to project images so we can get a feel to visualize what we're reading. I think it helps a lot because also they can mirror on with their iPad so they can bump me off and we can see what they're looking at. Just interacts with them more.
Franklin Academy teachers think that the Apple TV is a beneficial way to enhance student learning. Although there is room to learn, teachers are already taking advantage of this useful teaching tool early on in the school year. Back to you guys, Brendan and Maddie.
Now let's go to Alex and Nolan, who will be enlightening us with 5 tips to surviving senior year in this week's Senior Moment.
Alex, I can't believe we're seniors.
I know, it seems like yesterday we were just freshmen.
Welcome to the Senior Moment, class of 2010. I'm Kevin Shiflett. Don't talk.
We've identified this freshman with a tag, 42B, and we're going to release him into the wild now. Be gone, little creature.
Hey, grab me a camera out of there.
Hey, what's going on? I thought we were friends. What am I supposed to do in here?
I can't hear you. I'll be back a little bit later, alright?
Hello, Franklin Academy. I'm Alex Wright.
And I'm Nolan Klein.
Congratulations, seniors, to making it to your last year of high school.
To start y'all off, we got 5 steps on how to survive senior project. Our first step is to meet your due dates on time.
Alright, now for the second tip, pick a firm topic.
For your third tip, pick a topic you enjoy.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Alright, seniors, for tip 4, get help if needed. Do not hesitate.
For your final tip, pick something that you're going to use in college.
That's right. Have a good day, FA, and we'll be keeping you updated throughout the year with tips on how you can make your senior year easier.
I'm Alex Wright. And I'm Nolan Klein. Back to you guys in the studio. Oh.
With all this new technology, it's hard to tell what's what and what you're really getting. So to make sure you get the best bang for your buck, let's head over to Spencer Marr with this week's Tech News.
Good afternoon, Franklin Academy. I'm Spencer Marr with your week's Tech News. Today on Tech News, we have 2 cool new appliances for your use, and for you gearheads out there, a 200-mile-an-hour Mustang. First off, the new Zorro mask gives you the option to use multi-gestures and a finger to navigate your desktop and the web. This mask snaps onto the front of your screen and plugs in via USB. However, it's only compatible on the 21.5-inch Mac. The Zorro mask uses infrared lights to sense when your finger slides and taps the screen to give it that touchscreen feel. If you want to try it out for yourself, you can order it now from Amazon.com for $200. Michael Freeby has introduced a new transparent TV that uses the latest LCD and LTED display technology to create a non-transparent image on the screen. It was first displayed at the 2011 IF Concept Design Competition. The LCD display makes the image seen on screen to pop to life when you hit the power button. Although there has been many rumors of when this TV will be released, no one knows for sure when it will hit the market. Lastly, Ford has released estimated specs on new 2013 Shelby GT500. Ford says that this monster of a Mustang will have 650 brake horsepower, allowing the car to reach 60 miles an hour in 4 seconds flat. Also a new addition to the car will be Carroll Shelby's dream of allowing the driver to select the RPM that the car will launch at to add a drag racing capability to the street. Ford also says that the 2013 Shelby will reach a top speed of 202 miles an hour. Whether or not this is true, the 5.9-liter V8 engine definitely steps up the competition for Chevy's next ZL1 Camaro. That's it for this week, FA. Have a great rest of the day.
Two students at Franklin Academy have been soaring high when it comes to serving their community. Tyler Joyner spoke with Jeffrey Venable and Alec Winterton about their Boy Scout Eagle project.
Good day, Patriots. I'm Tyler Joyner here with this week's Pat Chat. Being an Eagle Scout is the highest rank of Boy Scouts that one can achieve. Over the summer, Jeffrey Venable worked on building several picnic tables for the high school.
I built these tables because it was a very easy project, and plus this place looked a little bit dull, so I thought I'd spice it up a little bit.
Jeffrey told us about what motivated him to become an Eagle Scout.
I wanted to be an Eagle Scout because I wanted to be the first one in my family to actually become an Eagle Scout, and also just because people can look up to me now.
Alec Winterton also built a new anchor desk for the high school news show.
And so I was sitting in class one day, and Miss Mahaley brought up the idea of, hey, I need a new news desk, and I was just like, oh, hey, Eagle project.
Congratulations, Alec and Jeffrey, on such a great achievement. Now, back to Maddie and Brendan.
You know, I actually forgot all my English vocabulary words over the summer.
Me too, Brendan, but not to worry. We have Nick and Christian to refresh our memories with the SAT Word of the Week.
Welcome to SAT Word of the Week. This week's word is belabor,
which means to rant or to talk about excessively.
Hey Christian, do you know what we had for homework last night in math?
Oh yeah, it was numbers, 1 through 20 on page 239. It was really easy. It was on vector integral identities.
Awesome, thank you.
Wait, did you know that if you let k/k be an abelian extension of global fields and let S be a set of places k containing the Archimedean places and the prime ideals that ramify in k/k?
Christian, you don't need to belabor that point. I already know what you're talking about.
Well, that's all for this week. I'm Brendan Nimmey.
And I'm Maddie Brooks. Have a great rest of the day, FA.